Wow, look at that. That is amazing. Wow. Wow. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Theo Williams for America's Best Restaurants. And right now I am here in the picturesque town of Lebanon, Illinois, where I'm getting ready to check out the Lantern BLE. And I'm going to talk to the awesome owners, Adam and Tanya, about their phenomenal restaurant. But right now, it looks like somebody is outside having a meal or something. So let me go talk to them, see what's going on with them.
Hi, Theo from America's Best Restaurants. I'm Abby, the daughter of the owners, and I have the Prestige right here and my Nutella cold brew that I made. Would you like to try?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Abby. Oh man, I'm so excited. This looks really good. So you said your parents own this restaurant?
Yes, sir.
Wow. So what's it like, being in a restaurant all the time and having your parents here?
It's fun. We definitely get busy a lot. It's really hard. It was really hard at the beginning. We opened 6 weeks before the pandemic hit.
Oh, wow.
But we have definitely made a change in Lebanon, and we are really excited to be here and still be open because we get a lot of great business.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I'm going to try this out real quick, okay? Now, what do I have in front of me?
So you have the Prestige. It's a biscuit on the bottom with sausage, egg, and cheddar with a biscuit on top. And then it's covered with gravy, green onions, smoked paprika, and lantern fries on top.
Oh, man, this looks so good. So I'm about to sink my teeth into this real quick. Do you mind? All right, okay. So, Abby, do you like this meal right here?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you give this a thumbs up right here, right? Okay, so I'm gonna kind of get into this a little bit. I want to get all of it. You know what I'm saying? Got to get all of it on there. You know what? Let me get the knife. Let's get the knife to help me out here, because I want all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Wow, look at that. That is amazing. Wow. Wow. You get to eat like this all the time?
Most of the time, yeah.
Wow. So the flavor of the gravy is on point.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of the tastier gravies I've ever had. And then when you mix it with the sausage, the biscuit, and the egg, classic combination, beautiful. And then the green onions, give it that little crunch to it and that extra little burst of oniony flavor. And then these potatoes. I'm a big fan of potatoes. You know what I'm saying? I love me some potatoes. Man, that's good. And what's this we have here?
So it's my Nutella cold brew I make. So it's hazelnut, milk, cold brew, and then topped with chocolate whipped cream and a chocolate drizzle.
Wait, you made this?
Yes.
You made this?
Yes.
Abby made this?
Yes.
Wow, this looks phenomenal. I can't wait to try this. Okay, you like drinking this?
Yeah.
Okay, give this a go right here. Perfect way to start your day. Perfect way to start your day. Oh my goodness. Perfect way to start your day. Abby, that is tasty. Thank you so much for bringing me breakfast and a drink.
Problem.
All right, well, I think now it's time for me to go inside, talk to your parents, and have a great time today. Thank you so much. High five. All right, well, I'm about to head inside real quick, guys. All right, guys, so right now I'm here with the owner and head chef of the Lantern BLE. I got Adam right here with me. Adam, man, thank you so much for inviting us here.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for being here. I really do.
Oh, man,
Awesome.
I love it, man. This town is picturesque, first of all.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a Norman Rockwell page.
Oh, Hallmark all the way, right?
Yeah, right.
It's awesome. No, this is a fantastic town, and there's nothing like it in the area.
Definitely, definitely. So, you opened, how long ago was it that you opened this restaurant?
We opened February 5th of 2020, so about 6 weeks before the pandemic hit.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's painful.
Yeah.
That's painful, man.
Yeah. We're still here, though. It's still here. We made it through. Incredible support from the community. So, I mean, while I'd rather not gone through the pandemic, we made it through solidly because of our town. So
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful town. I'm sure you got beautiful people here, man.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, what convinced you to leave whatever you were doing before to join the restaurateur business?
So I don't know that I wanted to be a restaurateur, and as much as I love serving people, right? So I worked in insurance before this, and we're big members of our church, active in what we do. And I was tasked by my pastor with starting this barbecue outreach program. Puts us in the community, gives us an opportunity to talk to people, speak about the church, serve our community, that kind of thing. And we did 4th of July, and I want to say it was 2018. And he came to me, he's like, hey, I want to do this. I want to do it big. We're going to do it in Mascoutah, which is the local town, the home where the church started.
Okay.
He's like, I want you to do 500 servings.
Woo-hoo! 500 servings.
I've done like 20 up until then, right?
That's a small army.
Yeah, and it's gotta be top notch. It's gotta be homemade sides. It's gotta be homemade meats. It's gotta be homemade sauces.
That's a lot.
So we'll do it. We'll make it happen. So I got off the regular work week that week. It was I think the 4th of July was like on a Saturday. So got off work on Friday, came down to the church, lit the grill, smoker actually, and we smoked for 18, 19 hours, something like that. Ooh. And we went through, I want to say it was about a dozen pork butts, we went through a dozen chickens, and I think we went through about 15 chuck roasts.
Wow.
I prefer chuck over brisket. It's just, it's what we like to do. And all night long, man, it was just dirty, and it was hot, and it was sweaty, and it was gross. But we got there, we got the food served out, everyone seemed to enjoy it. I had a great time. I was dirty and I was tired, but man, I knew this is where I wanted to be. This is what I wanted to do.
Nice.
It hadn't been for the push of the church to do that, I don't know that this is where I would be. But I learned if I'm happy doing that after a long week, I could be happy doing that all the time.
Yes.
So
wow. That's amazing.
It was incredible, man.
So what I'm hearing from you is you had a job.
Yes.
In insurance.
Steady job.
You were comfortable. Like you had, security.
Yeah.
Security is a big thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Consistent paychecks. Yeah.
And then your church asked you to do a function.
Yeah.
And make 500 plates.
500 servings.
500 servings.
Yes.
And that right there is what made you literally take a leap of faith to start working on opening up.
I knew that I could do it. If I could do that, I could do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So I'm gathering here that your faith kind of drove you to this point.
Oh no, it is without a firm foundation in the Lord, without a firm foundation in my marriage in the Lord, none of this would be possible. We wouldn't be able to do any of it. And we don't hide it. We put it right in our logo. We got Psalm 119, 105 on the window. It's on every business card we have out there. And it's actually part of the Bible pledge that we have for Awana, which is what we also teach. And it's, I'll make the word a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path.
Wow.
So we let that guide us. That's what leads us. And we focus on that and we make it through.
So since your food is often inspired, your restaurant was inspired by your love of your faith.
Yes.
Tell me what your faith means to you.
I mean, it's everything. Without it, again, we are grounded in what we do because of who we serve. And without the support, and you can see it around here, without the support of our church family, without the support of our church itself, we wouldn't be here. And it took an incredible amount of faith and faith over fear to leave a steady job, and to leave consistent paychecks with good bonuses and great benefits. And, I was working 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. I mean, really, what more can you want, right?
Yeah.
And, but I knew that I was being called to do something else. I was being called to do more, to serve in a different capacity. And it's not my position to say no. So the Lord opened those doors for us. He blew them off the hinges, and I had. How do you say no? How do you not do it? You know what I mean? Yeah. So it took a lot of convincing for Tanya, but she was on board and she stood behind me. And there's 3 things that you have to have. You're going to do this. One, you got to have faith. That's just how it is. Yeah. I grounding in the Lord and faith to know that there is a greater plan for you. It's a guiding principle. It's something that allows you to know if you're doing the right thing, right? I have an incredible support system. My wife is amazing. She even at one point gave up her career to come here and make sure that this. Wow. So during COVID, we couldn't afford to buy. Couldn't afford to buy products, let alone pay somebody to be here to help me run the, and I can't do it by myself. So, so she came on and she ran the entire front end. She did everything up front. I did everything in the back, and she put her career on hold for about 18 months. My kids have been here every step of the way. The only thing they know as far as restaurant industry is what we've done here, and without that core support, you'd be dead in the water. And then we had a community. Before we started, we knew we had to have a community. We knew we had our church. We knew we had our friends. We knew that if we made good inroads here in town and we did our thing as far as serving the town and being a good steward of what's been provided to us, the town would support us. And without that community behind us, we would never made it through the pandemic. We wouldn't have made it post-pandemic. We wouldn't have made it pre-pandemic. You know, so things have been not the easiest. Obviously, as you can see in a million restaurants, right? But they've never been impossible. And I've never woken up and like, I don't want to go to work today. I've not woken up and then, you know, today, really?
Yeah, like, no.
I look forward to what I do. I look forward to being in this community, even on a slow day. I can talk to any number of people up and down the street. We got people that stop by just to say hello. I got people hanging out here all day today that are just here just to hang out, you know, just to show support, you know. So I love it.
That's awesome, man.
I love it.
So what are we looking at right here?
All right, so right now you've got our pork belly tacos. So that is house smoked pork belly. We put our own seasoning on there. You've got raw sugar, you've got dark chili powder, you've got salt. We have banana peppers in there to kind of cut through that unctuousness, that fattiness of the pork. You got cheddar cheese on the tortillas, and then you have two different sauces. You have a beer maple bacon, which is a sauce we bring in from a small company.
Ooh.
It's fantastic.
I'm sorry, repeat that for everybody that might have missed that.
So you got beer maple bacon.
Beer maple bacon.
Yep, and it's fantastic. It's unlike anything you've ever tried. You're gonna think you recognize it, but you don't. It's amazing. It comes from a small company out of North Carolina. And then you have our house ranch. So you got the ranch to work well with beer made with bacon and everything. I mean, everything just blends. And then on your side here, you got yourself a bowl of our house-made buffalo chicken chili. So we start with the meat, we start fresh, we chop it down. We use our own house wing sauce. We use there's cream cheese in there. It has our ranch in there. It is something that's hard to stop eating once you start.
I hear you, man. So I'm going to ask for your help.
Yeah.
In chowing down on these, because I see we got 2 tacos.
You do,
but only one host.
Only one host.
So that means you got to get one. You got to get in on one of these, man.
I'll get after it.
I'm gonna choose this one.
Okay.
All right, you get that one.
Yes, sir.
And also looking at your menu, I notice you have a lot of very unique names.
Yeah.
For your food, like would you like to speak on that?
I'm a huge fan of dad jokes and puns. So if I can make food punny, I will. But also, so we have like, you know, things like the blast, which is bacon, lettuce, egg salad, and tomato.
Nice.
You know, so play on words, things like that. But then we have a whole line of sandwiches like the major or the flight nurse, lieutenant colonel, senior master sergeant, all these ranks, right, military ranks, because we do what we call honor sandwiches. So we make these sandwiches based on who the individual is.
Yes.
So like the senior master sergeant is for my mom. When we were growing up, she made these delicious like oven baked hoagies. So it's an oven baked hoagie.
Nice.
That's what makes sense, right?
Yes.
We have one called the major, which is just the major was he was a meteorologist in the Air Force, and so we thought it'd be funny if we did meteorologist, aka the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. And it's major, right? So it's just this gigantic sandwich, 5 homemade meatballs, homemade marinara, melty provolone cheese on it.
That sounds so good.
Oh, it's awesome. It's fantastic.
Can I try that at some point today?
Oh, yeah, you'll get it. It's made out on garlic bread. It's just fantastic.
Oh man.
So each sandwich is per the person, and you know, because we really want to make sure that we're showing the thankfulness to the community. We just came through the week leading up to 4th of July now. So this week we had the major and the flight nurse and the colonel, which is the full bird. So it's turkey and stuffing and cranberry sauce.
Ooh, that sounds so good.
That's a good one too.
Oh man, Thanksgiving.
It is. It's Thanksgiving in a sandwich. It's fantastic. But yeah, it's just that continuous play on on those fun themes, and it keeps people interested, and makes people remember you, and so.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
All right, well, it's time to sink our teeth into this real quick.
So cheers.
Yes, sir. Get a little cheers in there.
There we go.
I'm about to tear this up right now. Yep.
It's hard not to love, right?
Now, first off, the smoke on the pork comes out through the taco. I mean, you can really taste that smoke.
You get a chance to see it. I got some running out back today, so you get a chance to see how it goes.
Absolutely. That ranch,
Yeah.
says homemade, right?
Yes, sir.
Delicious, creamy, perfect flavor on that. And then you add in all the different notes that are going on in here.
Yeah.
It is just a perfectly balanced taco, man.
Thank you.
That is a great job.
We tried really hard on that one, so I'm glad you like that, man.
Absolutely, man.
Yep.
That is really tasty. I want to take another bite.
Get after it.
I'm just going to take another bite.
Yeah.
It's just tasty. I don't know what y'all want me to do. It's good.
And when we say someone's homemade, like our ranch, it's not just a seasoning packet mixed with, you know, sour cream and buttermilk. It is that we made that ranch powder. We came up with the formula for it, the ratios. Actually came out of the base of it came out of an old church cookbook. Those are my favorite kind of cookbooks, you know, because you know Miss Betty's been trying this recipe for the last 50 years, so you know it works, right?
Absolutely.
So we post those bases and then we make them a little bit different. We really crank up the dill on this one, but you know it's when I say homemade, it is as scratch made as we can make it. So
what's this pepper in here?
banana peppers.
Yes, the banana pepper. I just got a hit of that.
Yeah.
And that added a whole nother dimension.
Yep.
You know, because like it hit me on the side.
Yep.
And like burst right into the whole thing. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh man.
It breaks up the fattiness of that meat.
Yeah.
And it's just, yeah.
Good stuff.
Awesome.
And then what's this?
Buffalo chicken chili.
Buffalo chicken chili.
Yes.
I know you want to try this with me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right. We got 2 spoons, bro.
Well, I mean, hey, this is one of the, like I said, hard to stop eating. So this thing's got roasted corn in it,
I want to get nice
chicken
helping.
thighs.
Look at that. Oh, still hot. Piping hot. There we go.
It's just good. Got that right amount of heat, yeah, that right level. It's just there. A little bit of smokiness. Yeah.
Man, you got a little kick to it.
Yeah.
Super creamy.
Yep.
The flavor, though, is astounding. You got that little sweet from the corn.
Yep.
And what's this drizzle you got in here?
So that's again the homemade ranch.
The ranch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, good buffalo. To me, buffalo ranch. Now, there's an argument to be made for blue cheese, which I have it if you want it. It's always delicious, but ranch
is
will make
better. Ranch is better.
Man, I don't want to, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we got chili beans in there. It's think like buffalo chicken dip, but just cranked up and then made into just a delicious chili.
Man, that's phenomenal.
I'm glad you like it, man.
I really appreciate you sitting down, talking with us.
Yes, sir.
It's a great meal here. You're a really good dude, man.
Thank you, sir.
No problem, man. But I think now I'm gonna go talk to your wife for a hot minute.
Oh, man, it's gonna be fantastic. Enjoy it, man.
All right, man. Sounds good.
Thank you.
All right, so guys, right now I'm here with Tanya. She's one of the co-owners here at the Lantern BLE. I've already heard so much about you, Tanya. Thank you for joining me here today.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
Oh man, this is an amazing place. Your daughter, adorable. Love talking to her when we first showed up here. Adam, really cool guy, man of faith, and he took the leap to start this. What was it like hearing like, hey honey, I'm about to quit and start a restaurant?
I freaked out.
You freaked out?
Yes.
So like, tell me what the freak out was like.
It was almost like, how could you do this?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
I don't.
A lot of questions.
Yes, almost.
So I hear from what Adam told me that you have another career path.
I do.
And you kind of put it aside to help get this great establishment established and put together.
I did.
So talk a little bit about that. Tell the people at home, the sacrifice involved.
So I left my job. I'm a social worker, and I left the job actually at the beginning of the pandemic to come here to work with him. So it was just the two of us. So I left there for a year and a half, and it was just the two of us. We did it together. Bills and insurance, I decided it was time to go back.
Absolutely.
And from there, we decided to kind of switch gears, change the menus, and it worked.
Worked, yes.
Yes.
I'd say so, yeah.
So yeah.
So talk about, if at all, what kind of impact does, your chosen career path as a psychologist or social worker, I apologize.
That's okay.
As a social worker, how has that, been able to be used to your advantage here at the restaurant? Like you get able, because you speak to a lot of people every day.
I do.
So
I'm able to just walk up to somebody and just say, hey, how are you?
yeah.
And when I do that, it's interesting because people don't sense my sense of humor in that, but I can just walk up and just tell them about the menu, and here's what I have, here's what I don't have, what I like, what I may like. Hey, don't try this today, or this will always be on the menu. This is a seasonal thing. Try this. Don't try this today. Or you know what?
You deal a lot with the community.
We do.
Yeah. So how about you touch a bit on how you and this restaurant interacts with the community?
So with the community, we deal with, McKendree College is right down the street.
Okay.
And with them, we serve, when we first opened, it was mostly the coaches and the professors that showed up.
Okay.
And not the students. And the whole idea of it was that the students would come here and study and just hang out. And it wasn't that.
Yeah.
Now that it's been a few years, we have students come. We have, when orientation and when parents come, they come here to stop here. We have women's basketball team. We cater to them now.
Nice.
They come once a month. They are in and out, and Adam does an amazing breakfast for them.
Yeah.
We have McKendree Band. They are here. We do a catering service for them every October.
Awesome.
The instructors are just amazing.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love it. So we cater with them. We partner with them. We did a catering job for the churches local here. We have a men's group that meets every Saturday here. They have a table that's here every Saturday. They get the same food. Like, we know people that are here.
Yes.
I'm trying to think, what else is there?
I mean, that's a lot. I mean,
So it's just, we know people, and that's just how we get the words out.
So real quick, before I get to this delectable looking sandwich that I see in front of me, can you talk a little bit about these pictures that are behind us?
So we have what's called an historical site, and it's a museum that they're trying to raise money with. So individuals have come together to come up with these pictures, and they've asked us to kind of come together and hang up these historical pictures. And we're like, sure, that's great, we can do that. So we have a couple pictures up here, and you can buy them here if you want.
Nice.
And you can check them out. So all the money if individuals come, all the proceeds go to our historical site that's down here in Lebanon.
Oh, wow, really? Mm-hmm. Nice. That's really awesome.
So anything, we support the locals. It's awesome.
That is beautiful. Mm-hmm. You know what else is beautiful?
What is it?
This meatball sub that I'm looking at right here.
Go for it.
How about you tell me about this?
So this one is called the Major. So some of the food that we support, we do tribute sandwiches. So this one specifically is called the Major. It's also known as the Meteorologist or Cloudy of a Chance of Meatballs.
Gotcha.
Which is a play on the movie.
Yes.
So the Meteorologist is also known as, it was a friend of ours who goes to our church, and he knows when the weather's gonna change, literally.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. So with that,
looks so good. This looks so good.
Take a bite.
I'm not even gonna lie.
I won't finish. Just take a bite.
Look at that. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Just, Tanya, I might have to take a nap after this.
Go ahead. I don't mind.
Yes. Where'd that marinara come from?
That is homemade.
That's homemade?
It is homemade.
Oh my
And
goodness.
so is the meatballs.
The flavor coming off that marinara is just absolutely amazing. And then the meatballs are perfect. Tender, flavorful, robust. Top it off with the cheese. And then the toasted bread.
Isn't it? It's delicious.
It's absolutely phenomenal. That is a home run sandwich right there. That's the type of sandwich that'll keep me coming back literally every third day. Like seriously, every third day. That is so good. Like that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was like, except for one thing.
What's wrong?
Every other day.
Every other day?
Wow. Phenomenal. That was excellent.
So I have one more other thing to show you.
Okay.
All right.
Woo!
Give me a second.
We got some pecan pie, baby.
All right. Let's try that.
They're treating me like a rock star here, ladies and gentlemen. Got some pecan pie. Go with my meatball sub, the major, if you will. So now I'm about to take a good bite. The pecan pie. Try to get as much in as I can. Come on, pecan, get on here. Get on my fork. It's like, I don't want to be eating. Too bad. That's great stuff. It gets better with every bite. Every chew, it gets better.
Good. So we do these every holiday, every Thanksgiving and every Christmas.
That is awesome. That is amazing. Let me get another. I want to. And where do you get these pies from?
So this one is homemade.
Homemade?
Homemade. So for Thanksgiving, Edward Jones does a customer appreciation, and we'll do Edward Jones here and in Fairview Heights. We'll do about 200 pies every Thanksgiving.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's good stuff right there. Tanya, thank you so much for joining us here. I really appreciate you and your family opening up your restaurant to America's Best Restaurants and having us here. And we've had a great time, and the food is tremendous. The town is picturesque. You have a beautiful family, and I really just want nothing but the best for you guys, and I hope you guys keep on trucking strong.
Thank you so much.
No problem. And before I say goodbye, I'm just gonna kind of sneak this meatball sub. It just happened to appear in front of my face again. I don't know how to stop meatball sandwich. No, please, no. Oh.